Huh?
Did
that come from my pocket?
Open your pocket.
Oh, okay. What?
I want a munch.
Squad.
I want to munch.
Squad.
Welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast within a podcast.
Within a pocket.
Within a pocket. This is a throwback Munch Squad, which is a podcast miniseries within a podcast, where we talk about the real latest, because they are they're very old. They're very old ads because no one is making new food anymore, and the ones that are depressing and not funny anymore. They used to be very funny. Fast food chains, kids don't remember, but fast food chains used to do silly things, and now they just do boring things. Like if I go to one of my old sources, here's one of the headers: Brewster's Real Ice Cream adds sweet and salty treats to menus. Right? That seems fine. Very first sentence of this press release is, with the effects of coronavirus, COVID-19, still top of mind, creating new routines and traditions can be restorative. Hey, Are you just selling ice cream, or are you? Because I think you need to calm down. I'm trying to have fun over here with the Munch Squad.
Yeah.
So we are gonna head on back, get in the Wayback Machine, April 16th, 2001. This is from Oliver, and I very much appreciate it. Arby's has appetite for adults.
Oh. All right.
Oh, no.
This is maybe the sexiest Munch Squad we've ever done, so hang in there with me. With its adult positioning now established, Arby's is testing an advertising approach designed for mature audiences. The quick service chain is once again tapping the star power of R&B crooner Barry White, only this time as a new character the company refers to as Appetite Man.
Shit, yeah.
Aimed at touting the crave appeal of the chain's menu, Arby's created these days we say craveability.
Right.
That's how far we've come in these 19 years. Arby's created a character it thought would represent how, quote, passionate, seductive, and discriminating a person's appetite might be. I know what you're saying. Is this the same person that's driving into Arby's? And the answer is yes, it is. The appetite urges you to act on your real desires and not settle for ordinary fast food because your appetite wants the best. They don't finish the sentence, but I'm assuming it ends with thing that is available at Arby's. The best thing that they have on the menu of Arby's. So what better personification of what the company refers to as, quote, passion, love, and seduction than Mr. White? The singer was also a natural choice since the company already had good results using him in its 99 campaign. This is fucking so wild that someone's like 3 years after the fact, like, can we try Barry White again? And this time we'll call him Appetite Man. And that person got promoted.
So is the idea that you watch it and his singing makes you horny, but because you're watching an Arby's commercial, it's kind of a coin flip of whether you will feel like wanting to have sex with a human being or wanting to go eat a beef and cheddar Max?
Or both.
Actually, in this specific situation, I have they describe what the ads they're making for test markets are, right?
Okay.
And there's only one actual ad that they made with Appetite Man that I could actually find. So we're going to take 30 seconds to listen to that, and then I'm going to describe the other wild ones that they had in store. So here's this first.
This is your appetite talking, and this is a tasty alert. You're not gonna believe this, baby.
Right now, 5 Arby's roast beefs are just $5.95.
All that slow roasted beef. So tender, so juicy. And those sauces, that's what you want, baby.
Get 5 Arby's regular roast beef sandwiches for just $5.95, but not for long.
If you want the tasty, you gotta be hasty. Give in to your grown-up taste.
That's cool. I think that it is nice to know that for under $6, I could potentially permanently halt my entire gastrointestinal process for the rest of my life. 5 Arby's, 5 of those bad boys.
5 is...
And you're
Hey,
done.
Barry, 5 is so many.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot.
And there is no point in that commercial where he's like, and share them with a friend. Like, it's just for me, I think, to eat these 5 sandwiches.
If I put 5 of them in me, the organs inside me that make the poop happen would look at each other like, that's it. That's it.
In the commercials, the soul singer invades people's lives with a Pavlovian timing to personify their hunger pangs, first as a voice, then appearing in miniature in the amazed person's stomach. This is so fucking unfair that I don't have it's so, quote, there's a little Barry in all of us, says Scott Lippett, exec VP group account director on Arby's. In one spot, a man is driving his wife, obviously in labor, to the hospital. Suddenly, he hears Mr. White say, "Hey, baby, we're in the mood for something tasty." The expectant father looks down at his stomach and sees Mr. White, who says, "This is your appetite, baby. You got to give in to love." The dad-to-be now asks, "But do we have time?" The appetite man has the answer, drive-through. The spot closes with the wife driving while the husband eats.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Do you know how wild it is that in this spot, there's a man whose wife is in the passenger seat with a small baby in her stomach, and then this man discovers that a small Barry White lives in his stomach?
How is that played out? Do you think when he looks, the face, like, is it just CGI'd in, or is it like Barry White's face is the stomach?
It's practical.
Barry White. I bet it's Barry White in a diaper, just like a big baby Barry White. A second effort takes a direct shot at McDonald's, where Mr. White asks, which is very good, Mr. White asks, "Hey, baby, why are you eating that clown food?"
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Get him.
Sick burn, dog.
So, Appetite Man is a campaign that I'm guessing they just chickened out on, because everything's on YouTube and this is not. So, that seems unfair to me personally. So I don't think they ever actually went through with it.
Will you read the first line of the presser again?
Sure, bud. I'm happy to. With its adult positioning now established.
By what? Like, what the fuck did they do? Did they establish their adult positioning with the headline of this press release? Or were they like sexing it up a little bit?
Actually, let's drill down on this for a second.
Yeah.
With its adult positioning now established, Arby's is testing an advertising approach designed for mature audiences. So what is happening? Are you saying that adults love it so much that we're just going to make sexy ads for adults now?
Well,
is that the way it works?
If I may take it one step further and go before the comment, was there a time where people were like, Arby's, that's only for kids?
That's a 3/4 pound pile of meat. That's just for kids.
Arby's is for kids.
That's kids stuff.
What kind of grown adult would eat Arby's?
Us grown-ups like thick slices of beef. These tissue paper
beef?
thin.
Give me a slab. What are you talking about?
I want a fast food restaurant that sells cigarettes.
My 5-year-old nephew Gorfus loves Jamocha shakes.
Those curly fries? Too whimsical.
They put them around their fingers. That's why they make them curly, so fucking kids can do that.
Gross.
I want adult food for a man.
Give me some horny food.
I have horny adult food cravings, and Arby's, with its thin slices of meat, can't satisfy it.
I have a dark passenger that craves them meaty slabs that I can really bite into.
Fucking Mott sticks? They might as well be pacifiers for babies. Because I'm an adult and I don't eat that kind of shit.
Now, what's this? Barry White likes it?
Well, hold on now. Hold on. If my favorite singer if my favorite singer in 2001, Barry White, likes Arby's, maybe he wouldn't throw in with some fucking kid food.
No.
This is food for grown adults.
Trust him. He knows sex.
This is a passion project by Mr. White. Emphasis on the passion.
There's lots of places to fuck this sandwich. Look at it. Put it anywhere.
Barry, please just stick to the copy, Barry.
Listen, when you stack up this many slices of delicious roast beef, the odds are somewhere on it, it will look like genitalia.
All right, Barry, if you could just read, it's the guy's driving his wife to...
I got one of the sesame seeds from the buns right in my pee hole. If that's not sexy, baby, I don't know.
Slather it up.
What is.
Slather that up in horsey sauce, and oh nope, the tanginess of the sauce does not feel good.
No, Mr. White, please. It just says drive-through, baby.
Let me rub your feet in au jus.
Oh, okay. Now you're actually doing that to me?
Yeah, baby.
Mr. White, I am
sexual.
Very
Arby's.
comfortable.
Sexy Arby's food. Arby's is still for adults and kids alike. And I really appreciate them sponsoring this episode. It's a co-branded episode between them and Buick. We only had
we couldn't get Buick.
Couldn't get Buick.
Forward.
I would fucking put a stick of dynamite in my car and blow it up and never have it again to eat one beef and cheddar right now. I'm looking at a picture. I'm confronting an enormous picture of one right now.